My name is Chad Crawford.
Gator Wrestling 101 here.
Part-time travel adventurer, part-time angler,
Oh my gosh, this is what we're out here for.
and full-on seafood enthusiast. I've hooked seafood from all over the world.
It's time to eat a gator.
I cook with top chefs who are firing up new, innovative seafood dishes.
It's rich, it's creamy.
I'll go beyond the kitchen, seeking out natural beauty and adventure. Let's escape to a foodie's paradise.
It don't get any fresher than this.
On this foodie escape, I venture to the heart of Florida's Emerald Coast to explore the Gulf-to-Table craze. We'll hear how fishing captains, chefs, and restaurateurs are joining forces to bring seafood to tables in record time. The largest charter fishing fleet in North America supplies the area with thousands of pounds of fish daily, boasting a variety of species not found anywhere else in the Northern Hemisphere. Inspired by the incredible variety and quality of this Gulf fishery, chefs from all over are capitalizing on the region's unique access to this bounty of seafood. At the heart of this movement is a food philosophy called Gulf to Table, born out of the area's rich fishing history and the commitment to one philosophy, that a quality product will create its own demand. We'll see how technology is being used to track seafood dinners, escape into this area's natural beauty and emerald-colored waters. Join me on this foodie exploration of the Gulf to Table craze. Grab a fork and hold on. This is Foodie Escape Gulf to Table. I've come to the communities of Destin, Fort Walton Beach, and Okaloosa Island. I'm in the heart of Florida's Emerald Coast. This region is the epicenter of the Gulf to Table trend that is attracting seafoodies like me from all over the world.
You know, they call this area of Florida the Emerald Coast, but until you see it, it's hard to believe how brilliant it is.
The first thing you notice when you get here are the beaches, the boats, and the people eating everywhere. I found an endless variety of dining environments. Inside, outside, dockside, Gulf side, every side you can imagine. Endless varieties of fresh fish, crabs, and wild-caught shrimp. But why here? What are the factors that led to this culinary movement? And when did it all start? To get some answers, I went to the Destin History and Fishing Museum.
This is Ernest Hemingway's rod. This is incredible.
There's a lot of things that Chad can see here. We have the history of our early families from the 1830s on, and the history of our fishing industry and how it began with a kind of net boat called a seine boat, and how it evolved to what you folks see in the harbor today, which really helps highlight the science behind why fishing here is so good.
Wow.
Meet Kathy Blue, the executive director of the museum. She was kind enough to show me around and share a little bit of this area's rich fishing history.
While he's here, he's going to learn a lot of interesting things. One of those, we are the closest port in the Panhandle to every depth of fishable water for all Gulf species.
Gosh, what a great display of the variety of fish found in these waters. You've got everything down here from wahoo, mahi-mahi, snapper, grouper, Warsaw grouper, white marlin, sailfish, all the way down to the big blue marlin.
So the area's unique location gives anglers quick access to a range of depths in the Gulf of Mexico, resulting in a wide variety of fish that can be harvested. Well, that answers why this area has so much fish. But when did they start serving it up? Captain Leonard Destin founded the fishing village of Destin in 1835. His grandson Dewey would go on to be one of the first to harvest from the sea and serve it up in his own restaurant, which still stands today. I can see that this area's fishing heritage and unique geographical position to deep water set the stage for the Gulf to Table progression. Coming up, I go dock hopping with a foodie dream team.
I feel like some of the best seafood experiences I've had have been out of cups and baskets like this.
We're tasting some of the best the Gulf has to offer. I'm in the heart of Florida's Emerald Coast, getting a look-see at the Gulf to Table foodie scene. I've learned that the region's roots in the commercial fishing industry set the stage for the Gulf to Table movement. But now it's time to taste the goods. To help in this endeavor, I've assembled a dream team to give me a Feed Your Face food tour with a twist.
My name is Heather Thomas. I'm the co-owner of Destin Vacation Boat Rentals with my husband here in Destin, Florida.
This is going to be a foodie tour by boat. We're talking about dock hopping, so this mission is quite literally riding on her. Heather will be supplying our nautical transportation.
We're going to pull up to various restaurants in the area by boat and experience what they have to offer.
Next up is the master of ceremonies.
My name's Tyler Jarvis. I'm a longtime Destin resident and restaurateur here in the area.
Tyler will be the conductor on our culinary tour. He has selected 4 restaurants that embody the Gulf to Table movement.
There's a couple things I do know. One is local fresh seafood, the other is eating.
We're here. First stop.
For our first stop, I had Chad and Heather meet me at one of my favorite spots, Dewey Destin's Bayside, right where it all began.
This place has deep roots in the commercial fishing industry. After Captain Leonard Destin founded this village in 1835, his family went on fishing here for generations. Then, in 2000, his great-great-grandson Dewey decided to open this eatery and bring his fresh catch directly from the Gulf to the table. It's been a success, spawning a lot of happy customers.
What do we have in front of us here?
We're about to eat some of the best shrimp you've ever eaten in your life. This is local flavor at its best right here. We have some deep water royal reds. These shrimp are very sweet and tender and delicious, just simply steamed. A little bit of cocktail sauce goes great. And then on this side, some of these fried shrimp, they're just simply battered with flour so you can taste the freshness of the shrimp. And then we have some honey glazed teriyaki as well, just so you can see the full gambit of what they do here.
I want that big guy right here. Look at that. What do we got here for the fried shrimp?
They butterfly these shrimp. They can put them in a simple egg wash and then just dip them in some fresh flour, put them right in the fryer at 350. A couple minutes, you got a beautiful shrimp just like this.
All right, you can't keep waving that around. I gotta grab it, man.
There you go.
I gotta
Enjoy
grab
it.
it. Look at that sucker.
These are wild-caught shrimp, and you can tell. Healthy, firm texture with a slightly sweet flavor. Very different from flavorless farm-raised shrimp. There's no doubt this place is the real deal. These shrimp speak for themselves.
Oh my gosh.
That's really good.
They keep this place just as it's always been. Laid back, honest, and unpretentious, allowing the fresh seafood they serve to do all the talking.
I feel like some of the best seafood experiences I've had have been out of cups and baskets like this and places like this who do things in a very authentic way, and that flavor comes through in the food. Absolutely delicious.
Going back to where it all started was a good idea. The concept of Gulf to Table started simply, and the good news, it can still be enjoyed that way today.
Anytime you go to Dewey's, you got to leave with a little key lime pie.
That big boat they're fine.
You keep driving.
What?
But we're going under the bridge, so maybe I should drive.
Yeah, you might want to take the wheel there.
I was excited to see what Foodie Delight was next. If we could just get there. We seem to be going awfully slow.
Do you need some help with that throttle, or is
Yeah,
this...
do you want to go ahead? We're getting ready to pull up and you can beach it.
Are you gonna let me beach it?
I am. Okay, you see the
Okay.
Destin ice and tackle over here?
I don't see it, but don't worry about that.
But we're in a no-wake zone, so don't hit the throttle.
Oh, well, I was all worked up. You had me in a froth, and we can't go fast here?
No, we can't go fast.
Okay. This is
No.
pontoon speed, though.
This is pontoon speed. It's comfortable, it's relaxed, it's laid back.
Dock hopping is done best in a boat with more cup holders and a lot of cushions. That's how the locals do it. And as a bonus, Heather let me drive. Up next, we continue our dock hopping excursion.
That is amazing.
Hey, you're watching Foodie Escape Gulf to Table. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We are exploring a region in the panhandle of Florida that has been seeing a renaissance in dining.
I associate this area with fresh seafood because they can catch it locally and bring it to the restaurants.
We planned on making sure that many of our meals feature the local seafoods. We like food, and in Minnesota, fresh seafood is hard to come by.
The Gulf to Table philosophy of seeking out the freshest seafood possible has driven record numbers of foodies like me to the heart of the Emerald Coast, namely the Destin, Fort Walton Beach, and Okaloosa Island area. I'm taking a foodie escape to sample the best this area has to offer, and I'm doing it dock by dock with my captain, Heather Thomas, and restaurateur, Tyler Jarvis.
We're just going to charge the beach.
Yes.
We're awfully close here. Good?
Nicely done.
All right.
We're here at our next stop, Beauchamp's Seafood and Oyster House, right here on the Destin Harbor. So today I've arranged for Chef Andy Bell to cook one of their featured dish, the Snapper Destin.
Chef Andy Bell stands out as a local chef that continues to add his special seasoning to the culinary flavor of this area, lighting a fire in the hearts of Gulf seafood lovers everywhere, including a table for 3 on the back deck.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay, all right. Chef Andy has got some crispy pan-seared local red snapper. Got some beautiful mashed potatoes here on the bottom with some local greens, a little bit of fresh béarnaise, and some honey roasted nuts. This is hard to beat.
We got fish, crab meat, and shrimp.
Absolutely. All locally sourced, all on one plate. This is off the table right here. This is amazing.
So rich. Wow.
This is how you can tell it's fresh. You see it flaking off right here?
Yeah, look how white that fish is.
And it just gives you a nice, really crisp exterior, but still juicy, moist, flaky interior. It's amazing. Sweetness from the shrimp and the crab with the béarnaise. Get the nuts, a little extra texture. It's a beautiful dish.
I mean, you can't tell where the fish ends and the plate starts.
In the journey of going from Gulf to table, seafood makes a stop in the kitchen. For the inspired chefs in this area, it's an opportunity to shine. Each chef adds their own technique, their own flavor, their own style to each and every dish. The result is a community of artisans who are taking the bounty of the Gulf and transforming it into dishes that keep people coming back time and time again. These inspired artists take today's fresh catch and turn it into a lasting memory. There is no doubt that these chefs are a key part of the seafood renaissance. I heard time and time again, having seafood in this area was like having fish for the first time. That's a bold statement. Coming up, we'll sample sushi and see where chefs go to get fresh fish.
We do about 2,000 pounds of fish out of here every single day.
Then we'll learn how to track a seafood dinner. Eating good seafood is a gift. Eating it on the water it came from is like Christmas morning. Well, today, we're doing just that. Our boat captain, Heather, our local seafoodie and restaurateur, Tyler, and I are hopping from table to table by boat. Along the way, we'll learn what makes this area such a hotbed for seafood lovers.
Okay, what's the next stop?
So next we're going to go to Harbor Docks.
Harbor Docks.
They actually have their own seafood market. They have their own commercial fishing fleet, which you can see right over here.
Okay.
They catch it, they load it up on trucks, and they deliver it out to other restaurants.
I knew that having fishing boats outside was a good sign.
This is a commercial charter boat. It was probably out fishing this morning, probably just back from a trip.
Wow.
We're getting ready to go out on another one.
According to Tyler, everyone knows sushi chef Yoshi. She's culinary royalty around here
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
and has won many awards for her sushi. And her wit is as sharp as her knives.
Smells good in here.
Because I took shower.
Well, there you go. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Okay.
So when you're at Harbor Docks, you have to eat their famous TNT roll. It's got fresh local yellowfin tuna inside. It's got a fresh local tuna on the outside, wrapped in avocado, savory eel sauce, a little bit of spice here with your sambal chili. It's just a beautiful, beautiful roll.
Mmm. Oh, wow. Incredible.
Sushi is yet another way that this area is bringing incredibly fresh seafood directly from the Gulf to the table.
So what's the secret to good sushi?
Good sushi is gonna be nice, fresh, good quality fish, and good rice,
Good rice.
and TLC,
TLC.
and nice smile.
Yoshi demands the freshest possible seafood. So she set her sushi bar up directly above a seafood distributor. Yeah, doesn't get any fresher than that. It's common in this area for the restaurants to get their fresh fish directly from a distributor. This cuts the time it takes for seafood to go from the Gulf to the table.
Not bad, chef.
Not a bad place to work, I promise. It's
Let's take a break from our food tour and catch up with Chef Kevin Wynn. It was the Gulf to Table movement that convinced him to move to this area.
Today, we're going to be taking Chad through our fish processing facility. It's going to be kind of busy. All right, Chad, this is our fish processing facility for our company. We do about 2,000 pounds of fish out of here every single day.
2,000 pounds of fish?
2,000 pounds, yes, sir. Supplies our entire company.
This is the heartbeat, right?
This
of everything.
is. Without this place, we are dead in the water.
People think of a seafood market. This is like a seafood market, but for chefs.
Just for chefs. We get to come through and hand pick exactly what we want, which is what we're going to be doing today.
All right, so what do we do? I'm here to help. What do you need?
All right, well, I'm going to give you this bin, and we're going to go through and we're going to pick out some fish. The commissary, it dispenses to 11 different restaurants, which is a huge undertaking. The Gulf to Table movement is really big in the region right now, and without our commissary, there's no way we could make that happen at each individual restaurant. One of the more gorgeous fish you're going to see.
I mean, we're here on the Gulf. Is there any more of an iconic fish besides the red snapper?
Red snapper is what people think of when they think of Destin, Florida.
Yeah.
And you know, it's something that I wasn't planning on using today, but looking at this fish, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to find something to use this fish.
You're going to create a dish around this fish.
I will make the dish around this fish today.
It goes in the bin.
This goes in the bin.
Being able to tailor a menu around what's fresh out of the Gulf that day inspires chefs like Kevin to make dishes that let the freshness of the fish speak for itself. This fish house is a good example of the lengths these restaurants are going to in order to bring their guests fresh seafood.
That's a lot of fish, man.
This is a beautiful, beautiful grouper.
Now, what's this tag right here? What does that mean?
That is our fish tracks. Now, what that does is people can scan that, and it will tell them exactly when it was caught, where it was caught, and who caught it.
Well, you guys take freshness pretty seriously.
We take it very serious.
I struggled to keep up with Chef as he picked out seafood for his menu items. The idea of tracking fish from Gulf to Table fascinated me. So to learn more, I met up with David Krebs, one of the creators of the Fish Tracks program.
For sure, right now, this area is embracing how do we put the very best product on a plate.
So Dave, take us through this process of how does the Fish Track program work?
So when your dinner comes out to the table, it's got this card on it with the QR code on it. You take out your smart device. You have an app on it that's free for everybody. It's called a QR reader.
Okay.
You zap that QR code, and right on your smart device will come up everything about that dinner that you're fixing to eat, where it was caught, how it was caught, and what fish house touched it, and who's selling it now.
So proof.
Yes, because that all ties back to trip ticket data, federal landings data. It all ties back to that fish.
It's about keeping restaurants accountable to not throwing around the word fresh or not saying that something is local when it's not local. And
True.
This is about accountability, right, for the consumer to know that this is what they said it is.
It's a great thing.
I like it.
David is one of the original creators of the Fish Tracks program. For example, this particular fish was caught by Captain Carey Hurst on the vessel, the Hallelujah. It was caught in the deep waters in the Gulf of Mexico, 30 miles off the coast of Destin. It was immediately packed in ice and delivered to the Ariel Seafood Company. From there, it was sold to the restaurant you're sitting in. And now, it's on your plate. All within 2 days.
What's the goal of this program?
The goal is to let the consumer know what it is they're eating, what's going on their plate. And it ties into the modern consumer, the new age kids that say, I want to know everything about what I'm eating.
What would you say the overall philosophy here is in the Destin area when it comes to seafood?
A quality product creates its own demand.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that if you're putting out the best seafood in the country, people will drive from miles around to come and eat it here.
And they do.
And they do by carloads.
Fish tracking programs, seafood distributors, and commissaries. These are the links these communities go through to bring truly fresh seafood to the people, attracting world-class chefs like Kevin, who will prepare inspiring Gulf-to-table dishes with incredible fresh ingredients.
The dish I'm preparing, Chad, today is a grouper and papio. It has locally sourced grouper, locally sourced crab, and locally sourced shrimp. They're also topped with Roma tomatoes, onions, and red bell pepper. We're wrapping it all in a parchment paper and baking it in the oven so everything is super moist and tender.
Oh, wow.
It's good, right?
Sir, you did it, man. You did it.
It's all the ingredients. As long as we take good care of them, they take good care of us.
You're right. It is so moist, so tender, and so flavorful. And you would say, why is that?
Gulf to table, sir.
Gulf to table.
Gulf to table. This is it. This is why people come down here. What you're experiencing right now. When you're not from here, you just don't understand until you actually try what we can serve down here. When you do, it's a great thing.
All right, sir. To Gulf to table.
Yes, sir. Gulf to table.
When we come back, it's paddle boards, soft shell crabs, and a whirlwind food tour with Destin Duchess.
Hey, you're watching Foodie Escape, Golf to Table.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, let's put this thing down.
Yes, sir, please.
We are in pursuit of experiencing what Gulf to Table dining is all about, going from one great eatery to another.
Oh, look at that. So this next stop, Tyler's been teasing us the whole time because this is his restaurant. I'm assuming you've got us a table. Did you need to call ahead? I mean, did you get that worked out?
Luckily, I've got a little pool here.
Yeah.
So we should have a great spot outside overlooking the beautiful harbor.
There it is. Jackacudas. Tyler, what do we got here?
So we have our local caught grouper here. We're gonna get it in a hard pan sear. As you can see the crust right here.
Yeah.
A little bit of cream sauce with some local crab meat, some local grits that we do with a little bit of cheddar cheese, and some wood-fired grilled asparagus.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Grouper,
So good.
super popular over here in Destin.
Wow, that is
Deep water
good.
fish.
And these look amazing. Now, what is
So
this?
these are gonna be some locally caught oysters. We bake these in the oven. Lots of cheese, sliced jalapeno, and of course, we're in the South. Lots of bacon.
Bacon.
Gosh.
Heather, Tyler, and I shared some amazing fresh seafood on this dock hopping adventure.
Cheers to an amazing day.
The dock hopping.
Dock hopping.
With such access to fresh seafood and plenty of talented chefs to put their own spin on it, no wonder so many amazing restaurants have popped up over the last 10 years here in this area. The beauty of the beach along the Emerald Coast really is something to see. But hidden behind the barrier islands in the ebbing tidal currents of the tea-colored water is a special place in the Sound. I'm in Fort Walton Beach and about to meet up with Lee Perdue, a local guide who will be giving me a tour.
Hey, Chad.
Lee, how you doing?
Today I'm taking Chad down the Santa Rosa Sound. We're gonna see a lot of beautiful nature, some private little islands that we can paddle through. It's something a little different that we don't always see on the Emerald Coast. Everybody's used to seeing the Emerald waters, the beautiful sandy beaches. We're taking to some nice, quiet areas, but this is a hidden gem we're taking to.
Oh, man, so I got a rod holder, it's got a paddle holder.
Your leash, equipment bag, straps in right there.
That can sit right there. You got me dialed in, sir.
Yep, now the rest is up to you.
Is that a blue herring right there?
It's a blue heron, so this area actually has a lot of them because, again, we have an abundance of fish in this area. They're smart animals.
I've never seen one in a pine tree.
The Santa Rosa Sound is a hidden gem. It's peaceful, quiet, a great place to escape.
Well, I'm here for the food, but man, I didn't expect all this, to be honest. You've got deep water, you've got shallow water in here. What a great way to fish this area on a paddleboard.
The health and volume of the wildlife was something to see. And this was clearly one of the best ways to see it.
This slow pace, nice and easy going, you really get to take everything in for what it is.
This is the way to do it right here.
Absolutely beautiful in this area.
This is the way to do it. Woo!
Caught up in your wake. Oh, don't give me excuses, Chad.
Lee and I wrapped up our day in an all-out race to the dock.
All right, sir, bring it in. You're not even winded. Sir, thank you so much for an amazing trip.
Enjoy the crab shack.
Where I was meeting up with a man who would give me another perspective on this area.
Hey, Chad.
Ted, how you doing?
Welcome back to Fort Walton Beach.
Oh my
Great to have you.
Is this for you?
Well, no, I took the liberty of getting a couple of specialties here.
You've got to be kidding me.
We got the crab legs here. We got the soft shell crab here.
Soft
and
shell crab.
A little tuna in the middle, just to kind of kick it off for you.
While we plowed through some crab legs, I'll tell you that Ted here is the perfect person to give us another perspective on what the Emerald Coast is all about.
You know, it's one thing to eat food like this, Ted, but to eat it in this setting. Tell me about where we are.
Yeah, we're here at the original Waterfront Crab Shack here in Fort Walton Beach, and I love this location because this is where the locals go. You know, most people come for the beach, which is over that way. There's really not a lot of places on this side of the water. And you'll see around, there's people, very casual environment, great seafood, family fun, and you get to see the boats take off, etc. So it's a real homey Fort Walton Beach location.
A lot going on here, a lot of crab. Obviously, this right here, one of my favorites, a true seafood miracle. If I could turn this into a necklace, I would. It is that special. Ted, tell me about this area. What kind of businesses, what kind of community is this?
And this area is divided amongst two components. One is tourism, then the other half, which is kind of the unknown, is the military influence.
It's clear this area owes a lot to its strong connection and close proximity to Eglin Air Force Base, which consumes over 80% of Okaloosa County.
Eglin being the largest military installation in the world, helping out not only the Air Force, but the Army is here, the Coast Guard is here, the Marines are here, the Navy are all within a short drive from this beautiful area. So it is a strong, patriotic Northwest Florida.
So I'm here for the food experience. I mean, what is that combination that's created this culinary culture here?
Since 1990, this area was not even a top 50 destination in the United States. It is now a top 50 destination in the world. In the last 20 years, a lot of people have told other folks they're coming down here for the relaxed environment and going out at night or going out at lunch and having seafood, since much of it is caught right around the corner from here.
Just when I thought the seafood miracle was over, our server drops another divine intervention.
We got the grilled redfish right here.
Wait a minute, grilled redfish?
Yes, this is the grilled redfish.
What?
Often sought after by recreational anglers, but seldom served in restaurants, the redfish is a unique offering in this area. Its white, rich texture has a distinctive flavor.
They're so unique that they actually had to put a description of them on the menu because a lot of folks were not aware of them.
Fresh, right?
Looks good, fish fresh, right here, right off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico here, destined Fort Walton.
What a distinctive flavor.
Eating redfish while overlooking the very waters they swam in is a real treat. I've enjoyed hearing Ted's perspective on this area, and I've certainly enjoyed some great seafood. This place continues to surprise me.
From the beauty of the Santa Rosa Sound to the freshness of this redfish.
It's no wonder the Emerald Coast has become a place for foodies like me to escape. So I've explored the area's eateries from a boat, but I wanted to get on land for a broader sense of the area's food selections and to see if the Gulf to Table philosophy was being applied there as well. So after a quick search on Instagram, Molly Carter popped up, AKA Destined Duchess. We'll set out on a whirlwind food tour, hitting her must-eats. My goal is to be done in time to watch the sunset in my favorite kind of place, on the Okaloosa Fishing Pier.
For a foodie like me, Destin is heaven. I know I was born and raised here and I might be a little partial, but we have so many culinary experiences, so many flavors, so many cuisines. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
We're at a diner. We're at Asiago Skillet. Our first stop on the tour, I figured we'd start out with breakfast. One of my favorite things about this place, the BYOBM. Build your own Bloody Mary bar.
Look at that.
I think we're ready to feast.
Here we go. Oh, you're just going for it, aren't you?
I mean, look at that.
What is that sitting in?
That is caramel sauce, and it looks divine.
Crab?
Crab at breakfast, only in Destin. Mine is delicious.
Cheers. There you go.
This is Lulu's. This is Lucy Buffett, who is Jimmy Buffett's sister, and this is one of the most fun, family-friendly places in Destin. You've got to try the fresh Gulf snapper. Comes right out of the Gulf. It is so fresh.
Here we go.
All right.
And this is Gulf snapper, right?
Fresh from the Gulf.
Okay, Molly, I see why you brought me out here.
Isn't this beautiful?
Oh, there's the gumbo.
All right. So this is world-famous seafood gumbo. As you can see, it is chock full of Gulf shrimp, crab.
Oh, look at that big shrimp right there.
Full of fresh Gulf seafood. But we're just getting started.
We gotta go?
We gotta go.
Right. Not a bad back porch right here, right?
I mean, this view is why people come to Destin. It's sugar white sands, emerald green waters, and that's really what has made the back porch iconic.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to showcase the fresh Gulf seafood that they have here. So we're gonna have some peel and eat shrimp. Hope you're not afraid to get your hands dirty.
No.
And smoked tuna dip.
That sounds like a good lineup.
I mean, I can travel the world and smoked tuna dip tastes like Destin.
Absolutely delicious.
We really gotta go.
Are you serious?
Let's get going.
Can we get these to go?
Yeah, I think we need this to go. All right, Chad, this is the Gulf.
The Gulf.
They don't actually have menus here, so you always stop right here at the blackboard when you arrive and check out the daily feature.
Gulf to Table is our philosophy here, and I'm really excited to share that with everybody and our team to bring that to the coast.
Yeah, we've got oysters. I see some tomatoes on there.
Fresh
I
herbs.
see some oranges.
See, this is what I love about the Gulf. They're just always pushing the envelope. The chefs here really take pride and interest in featuring all sorts of different ingredients, but while kind of putting a spotlight on fresh Gulf seafood also. You ready to pack it up?
And we're out.
One last spot.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, Chad, our last stop of the day. I hope you saved some room. Mexican is really one of my favorite cuisines, so I brought you to La Paz for some great Mexican. The family that owns and runs La Paz, they're actually tied into a commercial fishing operation. Whatever they have caught that's fresh, they feature. Here we go. Beautiful.
Goodness gracious.
These are fresh snapper fajitas with all the fixins, as you can see. And then this is one of my very favorites. It's chamayo. It's a blackened piece of snapper with a beautiful mango salsa on top, spinach, rice and beans, the works.
Part of my journey here is to try to get a sense of what's going on with this culinary culture here and seeing all this connection with these restaurants and chefs, with the Gulf, with all the fresh seafood coming out of there. It has just created a whole lot of flavor, a whole lot of restaurants, and a whole lot of people passionate about food. And so thank you so much for this food tour. You did a pretty awesome job, girl.
Well, thank you. I hope you'll come back and see us.
I will, and I'm gonna eat this right here.
Yes, I made it. When you want the real skinny on a destination, you go where the locals are.
Is this your fishing spot?
No.
I don't know what the pier etiquette rules are here. What's the biggest thing you've caught out here?
150-pound tarpon.
Gosh. So you get a big fish on like that, way out here. What the heck do you do with it?
We'll just pull him up here, get a nice picture, lay him flat, and then pop him off, let him swim on his way.
Look at that, boy. Whew. That is serious.
That'll hurt you.
So for somebody who's never been here, how would you describe this area?
Relaxing. There's a lot of fun to be had.
Yeah.
Beautiful water. I never realized how emerald the Emerald Coast is.
Ooh, what?
No.
You had a bite?
Fake out.
It's been my experience that fishing piers are a cocktail of angler camaraderie, colorful characters,
What kind of fish you catch out here?
and the unbridled truth.
From a seafood destination, is there any better place?
The variety of seafood and things fishing-wise to do here is amazing. It really is.
As the sun sets on the horizon, I settle into my own thoughts. What a day this has been. From my time spent paddleboarding with Lee, to sharing a meal with Ted, to sharing a lot of meals with Molly, and capping off the day, watching the sunset over the Gulf. Today, I've gotten some perspective on this area and the passionate locals who call it home. Up next, I go head-to-head with something very big.
That wore me out.
I figured if I really want to learn about Gulf-to-table dining, I'd better take a really good look at the Gulf part. And that meant a legitimate reason to go fishing.
Hey, what about this weather?
I'm excited, man. I'm real excited.
At the helm is Captain Preston Muller, who has been fishing these waters all his life.
A lot of boats, a lot of fish here, absolutely. There's never a day that goes by that we can't catch fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Also joining us is Alex Fogg, Marine Resource Coordinator for the Emerald Coast Convention and Visitors Bureau. I invited Alex along to help me better understand this area's fishery.
I have a wide variety of responsibilities, everything from artificial reefs to lionfish to estuary program. It's a very exciting position.
With the captain at the helm, we set out through the pass into the beautiful, big blue waters of the Gulf of Mexico.
Hi, boys. We're here.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Does it look like a good spot?
I think so.
Are there fish below us?
There are fish below us. We don't have to travel 60 miles to go catch a reef fish. Right here is primarily 90% American red snapper. We're gonna get a couple rods in the water and we should start hauling them up left and right.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
I like that word haul.
Yeah.
And haul we did. Within the first couple of minutes, it was fish after fish coming over the rail.
There we go. There's your American red snapper right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a juvie snapper, obviously. It's a small one. There's another, that's a little better one there.
Yeah.
A little bit bigger, lost the spot. Be a sandwich there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful fish.
Rare red snapper.
Look at that. They call that Destin double hookup, right?
That's right here, buddy.
Oh. Look at that sucker, boy.
Woo! Beautiful fish here, a little bit bigger, has great color. Looks like it got scratched up on the reef a little bit there, but he'll be all right.
Healthy?
Absolutely, absolutely. Nice fat belly.
I mean, as a biologist, looks pretty good, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Strong fighter. I think he'll swim away strong. Yeah, beautiful fish. A little bit bigger, another legal size fish. Still has its spot, real healthy looking, big belly.
I mean, how iconic is this fish for this area, Alex?
This is a super important fish. If you hear Destin, Florida, you think red snapper.
And also, is there a better fish on the plate?
Oh man, that is a very, very good eating fish. Very good eating fish. You go anywhere in the country and red snapper is recognized. And we have it right here off our coast.
So what's he seeing up there? He's looking at a radar, he's seeing fish coming up?
It's a sonar machine and he's seeing these fish and he can literally watch them move up in the water column.
Coming up, Cap.
All right.
All right, guys, looks good. Go ahead. So, Alex, we're fishing on these artificial reefs. Like, what exactly is down there?
Well, up here off Destin, we actually have a very, very active artificial reef program. We deploy a lot of items like chicken coops or large barges, tugboats, old culverts and stuff from road projects. One of the things that I'm most passionate about here is probably the artificial reefs. We really don't have very many natural reefs here on the Emerald Coast. So we try and fill that void with artificial reefs, man-made reefs. We have probably one of the most active programs in the state and even the country. More than 300 public artificial reefs have been deployed offshore Destin in the last 30 years, with about the same amount in private reefs just in the last 3 or 4 months. And it brings a lot of fish to these locations to provide charter boats and recreational fishermen with an opportunity.
Speaking of fish, there's one right there. So now what's the goal of, I mean, why are these being put down here? What is this?
Well, these are providing more habitat for these fish. So not only are these artificial reefs actually attracting the fish that we want to catch and we want to see, but it's also aiding in producing more fish. It's been
and small fish like this is healthy, right? This is what you want to see.
It's a very good one. Little juvenile there with that little black spot on the back. When we first deploy an artificial reef, we can come back just a few days later and it's already host to a number of pretty large species. And in this case, those fish are actually being attracted to the reef.
Look at that, baby. This is how we do it right here.
Being a biologist, I do a lot of fishing, but I also do a lot of diving, so I'm able to actually see this fishery firsthand. And from what I've observed, in addition to the fishing, is the number of species and just the pure biomass on some of these artificial reefs in particular is pretty impressive compared to other parts of in the Gulf of Mexico.
There was no end to the fish down there. The red snapper we were catching were out of season, so they all had to be released.
All right, go grow up.
I wanted a few fish for the table. So Captain moved us to a spot he thought might hold some species that were in season.
All right, guys.
The triggerfish.
Look at that fat belly.
This funky looking fish is fantastic table fare.
Now that's what I'm talking about. He's coming home with us.
It was almost time to head back, and I still hadn't hooked that one big Gulf of Mexico monster.
I'm moving up to 30 foot now.
30 foot now.
We're at our second spot here, and we're kind of doing this jerk fishing.
Big spinning shark just jumped off the bow, guys. Big spinning shark.
There we go. Oh my God. That's a bigger fish. We may not.
Yeah, this is a nice fish right here. Something big down there doesn't want to come away from that structure. Oh gosh. This is a donkey.
Walk around the side.
Coming around, coming around.
Coming around. Nicely done, nicely done. Color, guys, we got color. Woo!
I want this one in the boat.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Your arms
man, what an incredible fish. There we go. Look at that right there.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
What do we got here?
You got yourself a greater amberjack. Beautiful, beautiful fish. That big amber line going through its eyes.
Yeah.
This is a legal size fish here, too. Hard fighting. They can move up into the water column really quick. You ready for a scientific name?
Yeah.
Cereola jumerali.
Going straight down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I need to sit down. Oh my gosh. Woo!
Incredible, incredible fight. The power of that fish, it is hard to put it into words. How something can bend that rod that hard, that fast, pull that drag out. That wore me out.
Yeah.
On the way back, I had a minute to think about the value the Gulf of Mexico brings. The artificial reefs, fishing quotas, and research all play an important role in sustaining this fishery. The direct health of this body of water affects so many lives along the Gulf Coast. It's clear fishing captains and local biologists are passionate about keeping the Gulf healthy for generations to come. Out here on the deck, with the sun setting to the west and surrounded by good people, I'm thinking this was the hands-on, full-contact Gulf-to-table experience I was looking for. From the catch to the clean, and then on to the chef, and now being delivered to our table. Coming up, it's a backyard beach boil, and the backyard just happens to be the Gulf of Mexico.
You're watching Foodie Escape.
We'll be right back.
We are about to have a shrimp boil right here in Destin, Florida on the beach. We've got a beautiful night sky. We've got the bistro lights hanging over top. We've got Chef Tommy on the shrimp boil in the back. The smell is absolutely amazing. This is how you eat in Destin.
This is absolutely the Destin lifestyle. Out here on the beach, eating great, fresh, local seafood. It doesn't get any better than that.
As my time here was running out, everyone wanted to come together and show me how they do Gulf to table, Destin style.
Today we are catering a Gulf to table shrimp boil right here at a house on the beach.
Tyler's Restaurant Brotulas would cater the food. La Dolce Vita Beach Services will bring the tables and chairs. And all I had to do was supply the location.
It's coming together.
Which worked out great because I had been staying in this amazing house, Villa Princesa, and her sister home, Crystal Palace, is right next door. They're located on the shores of Crystal Beach with brilliant Gulf front views. Corn, potatoes, and sausage all mixed in a flavorful brew. Once again, the seafood here is the star of the show. Fresh caught Vermilion red snapper and wild caught Gulf shrimp. This is a great way to share the Gulf to table experience with family and friends. Gathering together on the beach makes for a memorable time. Local vendors in the area are here to help bring this Gulf to table experience to a memorable family gathering of your own.
What we typically do here in the South with a shrimp boil is it's going to be a peel and eat style shrimp. When you're in the South, it means spicy. So there's lots of spices, Cajun seasonings in there. We're going to boil them up and with corn and potatoes and share it all family style.
We're ready to eat? We're ready to eat. All right, let's go. Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! But I want to thank everybody for being here. And now for the main event. You guys ready? Absolutely. Yeah. Dig in.
As I looked around the party, I realized that the most important ingredient for Gulf to table is right in front of me. From the captains that catch it, the restaurateurs that sell it, the chefs that prepare it, the foodies that talk about it, and the marine biologists that protect it. All of them working together to make Gulf to table a reality. As the evening turns to night, I know I will always remember my Gulf to table experience here in the heart of Florida's Emerald Coast.
We're here in Harbor Walk and we're looking for the real raw truth about seafood in this area. I have my releases, I have my pen. Let's go.
It's pretty out here, isn't it? Sun going down.
What are you doing?
It's a little hot out here, Chad. I'm starting to sweat.
He took his shirt off, guys. You local? I mean, look at this. Go ahead and cut. Let's cut. Let's regroup here. Migrating?
All right, Chad, here we go. Let's go. That's it.
Go. Chef, hold on.
We gotta keep coming.
One more snap.
That's it.
Catching anything? Wow. Hey, you're watching Foodie Advent. I freaking named the show. I can't remember the name. Okay, don't want to talk? Not a big deal, okay? Just say so.
Fish.